Before you ask your next question, let me say this based on the story you just told me. Okay? Yenja say Ghana you good presidency anymase. Etoda ya na ye akoye me say Jema ye ka president a yenti ase. Ye ka presidency a emse yenti ase. Ye wonye bi o wa ka say president in commissioner is an insult to the people of the country. In the president and commissioner, it's an indictment on the president. And maybe a president and commissioner, it's a political blunder. One, any president to commission 6 unit classroom block. Number two unit classroom block, 3 unit classroom block. Any question, Mama Penny and on commission this rubbish. The next point, any question your mama penny be a coin say 8-seater toilet facility, 6-seater toilet facility, 10-seater toilet facility. Not president via she suit, Akofa Passon, Akojina say Peter, Obecho Biasma Yesu Diatare, Papa, Okoede, or some Mikokatis, Mikotaf Memukoede, Mikubieti Fiano. What do you know to say? Yenja is a bridge in Ketin. 2 covered bridge, 6 covered bridge, 8 covered bridge. Now you have Mama and Penny Atna planning every wherever at that particular location. President Koyedeya or commission a 6 covered bridge, 8 covered bridge. No. I thought I would say to talk cars. Now say I buy cars. That's the whole Ghana fire service, the whole country. Umunya 9 cars. Immigration, Umunya 9. Ghana police, Komuya 9. Now, no, so Mampenia Kojinaho. Now, I co-presented 99999 cars. I didn't say that you trust Shenya Minimpa, Sabia Busabian, your good presidency, and you must say, Debbie, what am I better no? Yes, say, OBSC, Abia, 3-bedroom house, or the China girlfriend, not president of commission. Because I another, but the young phantom. Oh, how about to say, OBSC, 4-bedroom house, or the money mammy, not vice president to be so. No, also make quiet, there could be a dano. Yet, do the idea we should add some respect, some decency to a memo through the president and the vice president. Number one, I suggest that we should have a plan for projector, as I said, Ghana, Yamari Mampany, a free baby or war, Yamampany Abedici, or free baby or war, Equose or Kwaku be Sanya Manano. I mean, where on earth, now I can say a tipper track bako, any bulldozer bako, na president Akujinao, na vice president Akujinao, present Jakwahin. I am looking at a day, waiting for that day. Where we say, Ghana, we have built the biggest teaching hospital in the whole of Africa. I am waiting to see that day. Say, because Ghana, we have built the biggest heart, your friend is saying, hospital in this in Africa. I am waiting to see and hear that day. Say, Ghana, you see the biggest vehicle assembly plant in Ghana. Now, President Akufo Addo, we should associate the presidency with something magnificent and something very, very meaningful. Something that would have direct bearing on not just 1,000 people, not just 2,000 people, that will serve 10,000 people and above. These are the things we should associate our president with. We should not just sit down and say that Obiato, Toyota, the Elantra, or the Chanage, and the president came and say, Addo, Sifam, Kate, Captain Smart at Elantra, or the Chef Yatago, these are little things. I think that. And on president, on one case, a president about the commissioning of projects, it tells me they don't even respect the position they are occupying. Because how can a president just get up and say that 6 covered bridge commission? President, get up, what are you going to do? 10-seater toilet KVIP, not president. You hear even our vice president saying that They may see toilets across the country. Now, said the Buru said the Nyado. Now, vice president or campaigning for with the beginning. Why? These are some of the things we should stop doing with the presidency. It's an insult to us as people who queue to go and vote for them. I mean, where would you hear even a country like Mali? Look at what this guy is doing over there. He is not interested in KVIPs. The guy has built, God knows, the biggest hospital now there in his country. He's built the biggest tomato factory in the history of Africa. He's built that, the biggest tomatoes factory in Africa. Say, let me tell Ghana for on Onia 95.1 FM, Assembly News say, going into next year, you be who money with tomatoes because they say, no, Oko Mukromuha, Burkina Wana. Well, I'm going to tomatoes because there's one of the biggest tomato factories in the whole of Africa. Tomatoes, no, onya be feed in the factory. Then you come and tell him, say, for tomatoes in Ghana. Even if he's going to allow that economically, he will increase the price because where there's scarcity, prices go up. He would artificially or intelligently increase the prices of tomatoes. So we will be at the receiving end and we are the ones going to suffer. That's number one. Even onions. The gentleman is saying that going forward, he wants to package onions. So this onions now ye jeni na ba na egu bottom bebre ukojoma na wakotone ketwa bi 500,000 near ade no. It is not going to come in that form again. The onions are going to be packaged proper by the state. I want to emphasize this. It is being done by the state. It is not a private individual that the state is supporting. It is the state. How long in a branch a year cool? What be also? Then this guy has used just 144 million euros to build the biggest tomato factory in the whole of Africa. Just 144 million euros. The biggest tomato factory in Africa. Check the number of bonds. In less than 5 years, Abaywe raised bonds $13.8 billion. Show me one single factory. I will send me a course over and MPP communicator never or say factory be our EK say ENK say ben ginger other things. Or say I buy no I'm on 1 million. I buy no man cars. I buy no SCC in the factory. I buy no equipment and boom. Papa never know better and I'm interrogating her. I did alone or no abipia. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Because of useless politics. Everybody with brains is behaving like a baby. How can you tell me I go to the bank for a loan and government can say that it's one district, one factory? For example, if Auntie B and Mr. Biama and the board decide that they're going out to any of the banks to secure $2 million loan to expand Media General, then the government can say, I've created a conducive environment. So that is one district, one factory. Why? Teddy, why? Me back Sunyani 1996. 1996, I came to Sunyani. 1998, I was in Sunyani when J. Akufo was elected as the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. From that time up until Akufo left office, we were coming to Sunyani almost every month. Almost every month. For special operations. Today I said it. Say Corona time. Because I cannot see anything. The only new things that you see, filling stations, shops, filling stations, shops, filling stations, shops. These are the things I'm seeing. And to my surprise, me will say the Biblia Boss say Sunyani Teaching Hospital. For Christ's sake, Debbie, a teaching hospital without a mammogram? I am near to the crowd where to a teaching hospital with these, monarchical, dilapidated medical facilities. These are the things happening over here. Regional hospital, no, regional actually, and you're teaching abeshevo. As if we don't, excuse my French, we don't even have brains to think to know what a teaching hospital is. If not for anything, there's Confanochi Teaching Hospital, there's Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Can we, by any measure and standard and form, compare what I saw here, what is still here, Asunyane to Kolebu Teaching Hospital, and that of Confanochi Teaching Hospital? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Then we get up and say that ultra-modern hospitals. Ultra-modern teaching hospital, Mayor. You call this ultra-modern teaching hospital. This was built by Rollins. This whole facility is here, the regional hospital there, was built by Rollins, by the NDC. When you be no one be regional film, now already teaching a boom pimping. Say regional teaching, Sunyani Teaching Hospital. Why? So I think that it's about time we begin to show some decency and some respect. And those occupying offices at the presidency should be bold enough to tell our president and all that this is about time we stand up and say that, Mr. President, this is far below the belt. Do not get close and go and commission. Waiting for your next question.